Yo, what's going on, guys? So, this is just a backtesting session on the week I just traded on US 30, the week we literally just had. This was what I traded. This is the last day on Friday. I didn't get to trade because of Top Step. It kind of fucked me, but I got my shit back, so yeah, should have been 3 wins and 3 losses, which would have just been like a break-even week. But I'm gonna show you guys the backtesting results and what I actually should have, how I should have performed, and how my setup should have looked, and if they differentiated from each day and whatnot. So first, Monday, we took a long on US 30 and we won. So this is what the trade setup looked like, which is pretty much like the exact same thing as this was like a winning day, so there wasn't anything to change, you know? So essentially, right, I remember we had this level here at pre-market, right, but it broke. And then right, so it broke, and then I just found this next level, which was just where we recently wicked out, and we had all these perfect wicks, like right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. And then I'm not hopping down to the 1 minute because I don't want to go back this far, but as you can see, market opens way too close to our level. Like, or no, this isn't even market open though. Yeah, my bad, I'm tripping. Market opens way too close to our level. Like, it opens like 5 pips away from our level. I need to see 15. Like, if it was like all the way down there, then that would have really been too close to our level, right? So market opens super close to our level because we just won that. We just reacted off that level, right? So I need to see some sort of retrace before I take these longs, right? And if you go on the 1 minute, oh my gosh, dude, holy cow. Alright, you don't even need to go on the 1 minute. You can see here that market opens and we come up and we barely miss my entry. However, even if it did hit my entry, I wouldn't have entered because I did not get my retrace. Come down, we fill this 5 minute fair value gap, and then we go up and then we win. It was a very simple day. It was pretty easy. Just normal W. Levels were very clear. Okay, this is Tuesday, so I need to delete these because they're gonna get in the way of some other shit. Okay, going into Tuesday. On Tuesday, we took a short, or I took a short, and I won. Let's get the picture. This was the setup. Again, I have on my chart right now because nothing has changed. Pretend like this level isn't here, right here. This level right here, pretend like it's not there. We can just do that for the time being. Okay, right, so we have this top level, right, based off all these highs. Bottom level based off these lows right here. This low, and then this wick. This high, and then these lows right here, and these lows right here. And market opens in the middle, pretty much. Like, this is good, right? We come up, right? We pretty much just get a clean break here. We never really get a second push here. So we come up, we take out all this liquidity. We're coming down, we're coming down. And then, yeah, we come down here close to my bottom level. We come back up, and then the 835 candle, come down, clean break, second push, I enter, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. It was another winning day. So it was another, like, just super easy day. It was what it was. Super clear levels. Yeah. So going on to Wednesday. Alright, Wednesday. Jeez, all these levels, bro. It's so annoying. Okay, so this day was rough. And so on this day, I took a I took a short and a long, and I lost both. This is what the setup looked like. And you notice that I have this bottom level down here, right? Which is different than where I have it right here. Why do I keep talking about it? Right? This top level was pretty much the exact same. It's very obvious. So I took 2 losses on Wednesday, and it was simply only because of my level being down here, right? Like, logging on to this day, I remember in my head I was thinking, obviously, right, I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing this line up on this level right here, but like I'm also seeing all of this, this. I don't know, in my head at the time, it just looked a little bit cleaner, but if you go over here, it's not as clean, right? And then this level actually becomes much cleaner, right? So we have this wick, this low. This was what really made me think that I didn't like it. I think I was just overthinking it, honestly. This level is valid. This is 1 touch, 2 touch. We have a bunch of touches here, a bunch of wicks here, a touch here, and then if you come over here, beautiful inspections. So that should have been my level. And as you can see, market opens in the middle. Market opens in the middle. We come all the way down here. We get my clean break, and we get that second push. And I enter the trade. And or no, I'm saying this is what I should have done. My bad. Market opens, come down, we break this, and I was also aware of this too. So when you don't have a clear level, when you have 2 like iffy levels, and then you also have a fair value gap in like kind of blocking you, you either don't want to take the trade or you want a more aggressive approach, and it would have made me break even, and it would have actually barely missed my TP. Right, so this is what should have happened. If I should have used this level. It was valid. I was overthinking this over here. We come down, get that second push, and then as you can see, my break even by this red line gets hit, and then we reverse. And this is the weird part about this day, because honestly, when you see this, when you see like this 5 minute, like this is an insane uptrend. It's just a beautiful uptrend. We have an amazing fair value gap. We completely wick out these lows. Even these lows right here, taking some liquidity, respecting this bullish 5 minute fair value gap. I'm totally in for these longs, right? So come up, we get entry on the exact same 5 minute candle, which is good for reversals because it shows that we're moving with momentum and we're moving with volatility. Completely wick this out. I'm looking for reversals. I get entry, and then it just fails. It literally just fails, and that happens sometimes. But this day should have been a break-even loss. So, but it wasn't. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, so this should have been a break-even and then 1 loss. So, yeah. Moving on to Thursday, I took a long and I lost. So let's see what the setup looks like. This is on the 1 minute just because I wanted to show. I was so salty, dude. I was not proud of my emotions this day. So as you can see, I got 1 ticked, and I took the screenshot on the 1 minute just to show the fact that I got 1 ticked, and then the trade perfectly plays out. But yeah, that was honestly a little bit unlucky. However, I could have done better, and we're about to go over that. So yeah, this was Thursday. Alright, top level is this high, these highs, and this high. Let's see if I scroll over a little bit, yeah. So, if I delete that, right, I'm seeing this high, this high, this high, I'm seeing these two highs, right? This is just a very clear, this is actually a pretty prominent level, right? And then boom, we get a little bit of like a little liquidity sweep up here, but that's not that big of a deal. But on the day that I actually traded this, I did the exact same thing I did on Wednesday, and I think I just subconsciously overthought it, and I was like, oh, we broke the level, so the level should be right here. And in theory, that is not a bad thinking. It's truly not bad thinking at all, right? Because what you don't want to happen, this is what I was trying to avoid, right? If I was going to use this level, I knew that, as you can see, my entry is literally at this liquidity, and that is a little bit risky, and I just didn't like that. But our level is right here. So on this day, I was thinking, okay, boom, I have this high, this low, and then I went over here and I validated it, right? We had this wick, this high, and yeah, all these lows are. Because there's a level there doesn't mean that's the level I should be playing, right? Subconsciously, I think I was overthinking it. This is my level, right? Yeah, and so bottom level is just right here. That's pretty easy. Bottom level is easy. Yeah. So we'll go in the 1 minute for this one. All right. As you can see, market opens way too close to our bottom level. So what do I need to see? Some sort of retrace before taking these shorts. We get that retrace, but we never come back down, right? So we're reacting off our bottom level. We come up and we push all the way up here. We push, we get that clean break, second push, I enter, or I would have entered right here. And then as you can see, my break even got hit, so I just moved stops to break even. And then as you can see, I did get stopped out at break even, which again is better than taking a fucking loss, right? So yeah, this was another day that I did not extract the best possible outcome for myself. Just making sure that you're extracting the highest probable outcome, like that, just the best possible outcome out of your trade scenario, right? And I didn't do that, and that's simply, again, because of the level I had right here. And I think that was just subconscious overthinking, right? So Thursday should have been break even, but it was a loss because of subconscious overthinking, I believe. Okay, and then going on to Friday ski. Alright, yeah, Friday ski. Bottom level is right here. Okay, right, so we have this top level based off this high right here. These lows, these highs, these lows. Yes, you have a level here, but that's kind of a middle level, in my opinion. Yeah, so top level here, bottom level here. Yeah, so price. Sorry. Friday, I did not take a trade because fuck Top Step. Some bitches, bro. You guys know how Top Step removed the Trade-Evade thing, and I was on Trade-Evade through TradingView, and dude, it was so messed up, right? And so yeah, but I got a Top Step X account. I fixed it up. So yeah, but if I did trade this day, it was very easy. It was a very easy winning day. This is what the trade setup looked like. We had this bottom level. I already told you that, guys. Price comes. We are wicking it out pre-market. I'm thinking we're gonna break it pre-market, and I'm also thinking we're gonna close really close to our level pre-market, only because just because like it was wicking it out and coming back up, but like it wanted to go so fucking badly, right? And so market opens and we get this up candle. No, this is actually right before market open. The 829 candle, we come up into these bearish 1 minute gaps, and market opens in the middle of our level. So I'm instantly come down I wasn't looking at live price, but I did watch my trading partners like live footage, and price came down, bro, like so quick. Like price was good from here, and then when it started to come down, it wasn't like a coming down and then boom, we got the clean break and then we got the second push. It was literally one fluid motion. It was just doof, right? And when that happens, when price comes down, like it teleports, like it jumps super duper quick to my entry down here. Essentially when it doesn't give me a second push, it just does one big push, right? It just comes down in a fluid motion. I want to see like a mechanical clean break, which is usually halfway in between my entry and the level, and then I want it to sit there for a second to allow itself to give it a second push to confirm it. That's my confirmation, is just that second push, right? That didn't happen here. We came down instantly, and it happened so quick, so I can't really show you guys. Wait, I actually can. Wait, no, I can't. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where it at, man? Ah, beautiful. Okay. So, this is on the 30-second chart. Like I said, it happened so quick you couldn't even see it. So, even if I did, okay, so this is the candle I'm talking about. This is the candle I am talking about. Right? And so, dude, I'm blanking, holy cow. Alright, price, boom, it comes down super duper quick. Market opens, boom, we absolutely shit in one fluid motion. There's no clean break, hold, second push, okay? It comes down in one fluid motion. So what is it gonna do? It's gonna go right back up in one fluid motion. It's so volatile, you wanna let it react, okay? Because I'm telling you, this is exactly what happened here. We come down super quick, we react all the way back up, and all you're doing is you're just taking the trade past that second push. Okay? That's all you're doing. You're just taking the trade once we push past this wick again, right? So price comes down in one fluid motion, it reacts all the way back up like you anticipated, and then it comes all the way back down, and essentially what it pushing past its previous wick, its reaction wick, that's the second push, okay? Because if it comes down in one fluid motion, that's technically only one push. So you have to wait for it to retrace, and then it comes all the way back down, pushes past its wick. You probably get a fill, something like this. Stops maybe right here, and then again, I go break even at 1 to 1, so I probably would have been break even here. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? Price comes down. Wait, I'm tripping, bro. Why am I blanking, guys? Okay, 1 to 1 gets hit, I'm break even, and then as you can see, my 1 to 5, boom, we come down this wick, hits my 1 to 5, and then we go back up to break even, and then we shit the rest of the day. So yeah. So yeah, this day should have been a W, and I would have been break even on the week. Oh, bless me. Okay. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is what it should have been. 3 wins. 2 break-evens, and 1 loss. And again, this is only because that my levels were wrong. That was the only reason why. Right? Doing this backtesting session, I just kind of realized that I was just over. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So next week, I'm gonna be risking 6 cons, and I'm gonna be doing the exact same shit, boys, and not doing the exact same shit that I did on these 2 days. So I'll see you guys on Monday when we get a trade recap, and that's pretty much it. God loves you guys. Peace out. Stay blessed.